Welcome back to another episode of SMS Games Talk, and this is Classic Doom. Now, my thoughts and opinions of my honest review on Classic Doom is very, very good game, and the way that they did it, making it look like it was 3D rendered, and it wasn't, was very, very good. I remember, Classic Doom from my childhood. I used to come into my nan's place, and I'd be playing that on her computer, and I'd be so distracted on that for hours you wouldn't even know I was there. I was that quiet and just invested in Classic Doom back in the day. And yeah, I've completed it many times, but I never get sick of it. Classic Doom never gets old. It's one of those games now where you can play it, you can have fun playing it. You might get a bit bored with it over time of just constantly playing it too much, but then when you come back to it later on, it's still fun and it never gets old. So Classic Doom and the levels in it too are very good. I like how they go in there and they just put you in with what is it? They have like the different episodes. So like they have Knee Deep in the Dead, and look, I don't know them off by heart, even though I've played Classic Doom a handful of times. What was it? Knee Deep in the Dead and Thy Flesh Consumed, Inferno. I like how Classic Doom just starts off with multiple episodes, and they did put that Inferno, the last one, in as a little bit of a later add-on to the story campaign of Classic Doom. So I do appreciate that, and that was very good. I love the fact too now on PlayStation 4 and with modern day stuff, that all the modders on the modding community of Classic Doom, they've finally like answered that one prayer of mine, and that was, you've got all these modders, please put it on console version of Classic Doom. And they've put the DLC, they put it as DLC downloadable content, add-ons, right, for all the people in the modding community that have modded Classic Doom so very, very well, and made like their own story out of it and everything, which then allows me, with my imaginative mind, to be able to use my imagination to say, hey, this is just like different things that adds on to the story, like side stories that they don't tell you. And you can, as I said, you can just use your imagination and make a custom story up with the DLC add-ons in your mind, and say, well, this is what's happened in between this is this, and maybe you got transported to this dimension, and this is what happened in this dimension that they don't explain. Like it's very intricate, and it's very imaginative if you use your imagination. So as I said, I'm very big on my imagination. But yeah, honest review on Classic Doom, it's a lot of fun. The only problem that I have with Classic Doom is the story campaign. It does feel a little short, not like too short, but it feels a little short. Like you can get the game done within a week, less than that. If you're constantly on it, you can get it done in less than a week, or within a week if you've, depending on how you play it, how long you play it for and stuff as well. So yeah, again, Classic Doom, always been a really fun game to come back to every now and again and just get lost in. I love it. And if I was to recommend Classic Doom to anybody who hasn't played it, oh geez, you are missing out on the fun. You are honestly missing out on the fun. The way that I have the story of Classic Doom in my head is, your name is BJ Blazkowicz, and you assaulted your superior officer after he got you to fire, or wanted you to fire, on innocent civilians, and you didn't want to, so you assaulted your superior officer, the colonel. And as a major punishment, they sent you to Mars to become a toilet cleaner and just clean up the joint. And then when the stupid scientists were fucking around and opened up a portal to hell, because they were at the UAC, Union Aerospace Corporation on Mars, they were fucking around with interdimensional travel and opening portals. And they gave you a handgun, and the soldiers went in, all got slaughtered by the demons, and you were just left there as like a janitor cleaner, but did have previous experience with being in the Marines back on Earth. Then when they hand you a handgun, and that's where bang, classic Doom story campaign starts off from, when you're in the hangar. Episode 1, mission 1. So, yeah, very, very, very good. I love it. And you can, as I said, you can always just make up the own. The good thing with Doom is you can use your imagination to make up the story as you go and what's going on as well. I know that Doom has its own story, but you can also make up a story in your head as well. As I said, very big imagination. You can really tell your own story with Doom if you want as well, and what's going on. Even if you have no fucking clue what's going on, that's where the imagination is a very powerful thing in your mind. And you can use it with games like this. So, yeah, my honest opinion is classic Doom's a very good game to get lost in, and, as I said, I'll recommend it for anybody who hasn't played it. Definitely do give classic Doom a go, and yeah, as always, thanks for listening to this episode of SMS Games Talk, Classic Doom, and as always, if you're not videoing it, it ain't worth shit. Take care, guys.